Hello, hello, and welcome back. Today we're going to spend a little time and look at how to handle stress and anxiety in the moment so we can feel better fast in under 60 seconds and get right back to center and feeling good. I recently had a holiday and I was about to hop a train to go back to hop a plane, right? And I was headed home. So I was saying goodbye to people that were sending me off. And I was walking through the train to see where I could find a seat, and everything was full, let's say. So I was walking up and down the train about 2 times, and then the train started moving. So I dropped my bags in front of the baggage compartment, and I laid my phone on a piece of luggage, and I started waving. But no one could see me, so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I picked up my stuff and I walked off. So then I found a seat next to a nice gentleman, and I laid my stuff under the seat and on top of the rack above the seat, and I noticed that I didn't have my phone. So I'm feeling around my pockets, and after checking my pockets twice and my bag and looking at, picking it up, this stress and anxiety starts to come on. Now, this is when the mind kicked in. And what it did was it said, somebody took it. And the key is we don't want to entertain that type of thinking. It said somebody took it. And then I pretty much saw, had a vision of someone just pulling it out of my pocket. So I'm like, okay, let me keep looking and just try and relax, because I can tell the chemicals are changing in my body, right? So the stress, the anxiety is bringing on cortisol. So I look around, I do one more check, and then my mind keeps going. And it goes, oh, well, if somebody take it, there's a thief on the train. I need to tell the conductor. I need to get this taken care of. Everybody's a suspect. It started flipping out. So here's what I did, and it only took me about 10 seconds, and I was back to center, and everything was done. Right? So we've got a 3-stage process. Step 1 is to breathe. Right? All we have to do is notice that our body is changing and relax. How I do it is through the Navy SEAL 60-second breathing technique. And they use it so that they can relax in under 60 seconds from any state that they're in. And so it's 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. And you do this for 60 seconds. 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. You simply work on your breathing, and you focus the mind on counting, because the mind's going to run off and jump off and want to do all kinds of crazy stuff. So what we want to do is give it something to do. We'll let it count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Now you can go as long as you need, but usually like a 2 count, like a 2 cycle, that's really enough for me. So after that, I was able to detach from the situation. That is step 2. So once we notice that something is happening, we can understand that I am not my thoughts. I am not my emotions. And these things that are happening in the moment right now, well, they're meant to flow through me like a river, like a stream. And it's when I hold on to them that everything starts shaking, right? That's when the anxiety, the stress comes on. So through the dedicated breathing, to slow the body down and detaching from the thoughts and the feelings, we can begin to observe. So we step back from the situation, because once the emotions start to flood the system, pretty much what happens is the logical mind gets taken over by the big emotional state that's coming on. And so logical choices and thinking goes offline, right? This is the moment to detach and simply observe. So we step back like someone looking through a periscope, right? So you can see the situation and you can look at it from all different angles, but it is not me. It is happening there, and I can witness it, I can view it, but I'm not, it's not surrounding me, it hasn't taken me over. So we breathe to relax and then observe. And then in that state, the chemicals start to change. And they begin to slow down production of that negative chemical that can really take over in the moment and have me freaking out. So I'm asking the conductor, what's going on? Everybody stole my phone. No, they didn't. Just breathe and relax. So at that point, it's time for step 3. So step 3 is you want to jump. So it's breathe, detach, and jump. Now, some of the smartest minds on the planet have said that everything is energy, and I agree. Everything has a certain frequency, and it resonates at a certain frequency, right? It's like, and you can tune into it like a radio station. So certain emotions that are, really low, like fear and blame and shame and guilt and man, like the frequency's really low, and they can, and depression, those things can really drag you down. So and the opposite is also true, having courage and commitment, dedication, happiness, joy, love, and right, celebration. Those are all higher frequencies. So when we tune into certain energies, we can go from the problem state of that was causing fear and anxiety and stress, and simply jump an octave. I want to jump into the opposite state. And so instead of the mind thinking, oh, I don't have, I lost, where is it? You start blaming and freaking out, and the emotions start flooding. All you have to do is relax, breathe, detach, and jump an octave from the problem state to the solution state. So I told my mind, I have my phone. My phone is with me. I know exactly where my phone is. I know exactly where I left it. And just like that, I remembered, oh. And so I asked the guy, hey man, can you just watch this 10 seconds? I gotta, and he's like, yep. Sweet, dude, thanks, man. And so I walked through the train, and there it was, sitting on the baggage compartment, just sitting right on top of me. Thanks, right? And I just simply walked back, and I was grateful in the moment. Thank you so much. Thank you, right? I love you. Thank you for providing that phone again. So I grabbed my phone and I sat down, and the moment was over, right? Yet it could have gone a totally different direction, and that is because stress and anxiety has an overwhelming effect that can flood the system with such great chemical reaction that the logical mind goes offline. So in those moments, we can notice a change, begin to breathe, detach, and jump. I want to jump octaves to the opposite state, a higher frequency that is in the solution state, let's say, because the consciousness that created the problem is not where you're going to find the solution. Yet the solutions are all around us at all times. And when a problem comes in, the solution is there as well, at the same place, at the same moment. It's just a higher frequency. So all we have to do is jump an octave. So that is what I do to get rid of stress and anxiety in the moment. And there's one good example recently of how it happened to me. So we breathe, we detach, and we jump. Try that out for yourself. See how it goes. And leave a comment below and let's see how it works for you. I hope this has been of great service for you, and I can't wait to see in the comments below. Thanks for watching. For Mindstate, I'm Brian Beebe.